Hi, everybody. Thanks for checking in with your lunchtime update. Just a quick lunchtime update. No issues whatsoever. Beautiful sunshine. The heat is starting to build. But we do have a couple cold fronts on the way that will do a couple of things. We'll walk you through that 7-day forecast in just a moment. First things first, a check of our local sponsor.
I'm Jim Brogan. I was born here. I've been here all my life. I have 2 degrees from the University of Tennessee. So we do wealth management and retirement planning. So what does that really mean? Anything in your life that could impact your finances, whether it's investing money, whether it's how to structure income, if we can optimize our taxes, so we serve people. And that's part of our mission statement. We serve people.
All right, let's talk about those weather headlines. We've got another steamy day ahead of us today with a couple of isolated afternoon showers and thunderstorms. But really the point of the story is got cold front number 1 on Wednesday, cold front number 2 on Sunday, and that will bring some changes to how the air feels. It's steamy. We're already at 87 degrees at Look Rock with a dew point of 72. Winds are light out, light anyways, at about 8 miles per hour. And it currently feels like 93. So you can see the clouds already starting to build across the higher terrain. Over into North Carolina, that's where we do have the best chance for some showers and thunderstorms. Here in East Tennessee, probably not going to get a whole lot of activity. But lunchtime temperatures have been hovering in the low to mid 80s across the much of the valley location. 75 in Saudi Daisy, 86 Chattanooga, 82 also in Tazewell. Pigeon Forge at 86 degrees. Through the day, a little bit of a northerly flow taking shape in the atmosphere. That's going to produce some afternoon clouds, a couple of fair weather cumulus clouds, but you can clearly see from the model guidance, and this has not changed at all from what we saw earlier this morning. Not looking at a whole lot of rain. Again, it's summertime. We've got some instability in the atmosphere. We just don't really have a lifting mechanism in the atmosphere, so likely not to get a whole lot. Most of that activity will be into North Carolina. High temperatures today top out in the low to pockets of mid-90s across the Southern Valley. You factor in the high humidity levels, and heat index values will be back in the mid to upper 90s to near 100 across the Southern Valley. A little bit more comfortable across the Tennessee-Kentucky border and also into upper East Tennessee, and that's just about the extent of it. Not much of a change from what we've been experiencing. 6 o'clock tonight, we're still hanging on to 91. So it is still going to be hot. 86 by 8 and down to about 81 degrees here by 10 o'clock tonight. And it's all associated with a big ridge of high pressure that's dominating the weather pattern for now. Because when we look at your 7-day forecast, notice these temperatures will be in the low to mid 90s all the way through Wednesday. Cold front number 1 comes through Wednesday, dropping our temperatures Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We come back up a little bit as we get into Sunday. Not bad, though. And then cold front number 2 comes through on Sunday. Cold front number 2 will drop our humidity and maybe give us a nice little taste of fall. Wouldn't that be nice? That's all I've got for you here at the lunch hour. I'll have more of an expanded forecast tonight at 6 o'clock. We'll see you then.